Now you have money. It's just that you're gonna risk it again. That's where we get the term na pinapaikot yung pera. You have to reinvest that money you made into assets. Equipments like freezers. Don't spend it on new cars. Don't spend it on new gadgets. Don't spend it on things you want, liabilities. Spend it on assets. Thanks for the insight. Just to give you a background, when I started selling in Facebook, I brought the frozen product by myself from Singapore. Pinagkasya ko lang sa luggage ko, or maximum na lang yung 2 boxes. Pre-order, ginawa ko para pag-uwi ng Manila, dispatched agad. Basically, inuuwi mo yung product from Singapore, and pag-uwi mo sa Manila, you sell it, and immediately it gets sold out. I did it for a year. Pabalik-balik ako ng Singapore. My hobby's there. Okay, and you sold around 1K packs. Fantastic. My challenge is the storage dahil hindi lahat kasya sa ref. So sometimes naglalagay na lang ako ng ice sa styro box pag hindi nakukuha agad. Here's the thing, once i-import ko siya via sea, I will be charged for a full container load, or we call that the MOQ, or minimum order quantity. One pallet has 50 boxes, 5 packs in total, malayo sa 1,000 packs na nasold mo for the entire year. Okay, so that's more than double. Once mag-import ako, thinking of at least 5 pallets para hindi masayang shipping fee, sobrang dami niya pa rin. And need ko maghanap ng cold storage to rent. Maybe that's the reason why I'm looking at supermarket para direct sa sariling warehouse and product. But you're gonna have a consignment fee, somewhere 15 to 30%, which is huge. So your profit margin will be smaller. You will saturate the market, meaning you will satisfy them. So your demand will also decrease, meaning your profit margins cannot go that high because supply and demand, diba? The more supply there is, kasi nilagay mo siya sa grocery stores, the less demand. If there's less demand, then your price, you cannot increase it really that well. Okay, but you're right. I realized after you answered my question, iba pa rin yung direct selling. I should find distributors, resellers sa iba't ibang area. My fear is hindi lahat may freezer to store it. Also thinking of offering the products sa mga shabu-shabu restaurants. So I don't know how to start with that. What's your opinion? I hope that you guys got to follow this business case study that I'm going to try to answer right now. So in my opinion, you are in a scale-up process. No? Parang startup siya na you're trying to scale it up to see how you can balance it out. This has happened to me before in SEO Hacker, and this is because when we have new clients, tapos tsaka pa lang ako mag-hire, ititrain pa namin yung bagong tao, maghahabol kami. So what I do is, there's a dilemma. Do I hire first para pag nakakuha ako ng bagong kliyente, may tao na akong ready to take on the client, ready to take on the load, para hindi kami overloaded, kaming mga team members na nandyan na? Or do I wait to get a new client before I hire? Because hiring a new person, tapos wala naman akong bagong client papasok, is more of an expense. So it's like a chicken and egg problem, and you're actually there in that area right now because you're actually selling 1,000 packs. Yeah, 1,000 packs for 1 year, going to and from Singapore. You immediately sell it out. You don't have a problem there. But now you're thinking, if you're going to get the MOQ, or the minimum order quantity, papadeliver mo dito via container, 2,500 packs na yon. And you're not sure kung kaya mong ibenta or ubusin lahat agad. In terms of freezer, if you're gonna buy freezers, capex na yan, capital expense. Meaning you're gonna have to pay for it. You're gonna have that equipment for a long time, assuming you bought a good quality freezer. So hindi naman yun nabubulok. My opinion is, if you really want to scale, there's risk there. My book, 50x Your Business, which you can buy from Amazon, that's the latest book that I published. That's all about scaling up. That's all about the risk of growth, the capital injection you need to put in when you're growing your business or your company. There is a new risk. There is new capital injections when you're scaling up. It is much like starting up, unfortunately, sadly. So it's difficult, but it's also a very exciting time because right now, ang maganda naman doon, may pondo ka na kasi nakabenta ka na ng 1,000 packs eh. It's not like you didn't have money. Now you have money. It's just that you're gonna risk it again. That's where we get the term na pinapaikot yung pera. You have to reinvest that money you made into assets. Equipments like freezers. Don't spend it on new cars. Don't spend it on new gadgets. Don't spend it on things you want, liabilities. Spend it on assets. My suggestion, if that freezer is gonna go a long way and it allows you to sell the 2,500 packs, definitely go buy the freezer. If you're gonna want to have distributors, my suggestion, you get a franchise consultant and ask the franchise consultant, how am I going to do this? I'm not an expert when it comes to franchising, but that's one way you can go. If you want distribution centers who will help you distribute your product, they have to have a profit margin. They have to have their own freezers. which you may provide or you may ask them to buy as their capital expenditure or their capital investment. And then you have to have a system of transporting that product to them, making sure they're stocked up, hindi sila naubusan ng inventaryo, making sure that they can sell online with whatever channels you're using or you may be using right now. Those are things that you can do. Shabu shabu restaurants, again, I have no experience doing it that way, stocking up your inventory in restaurants, but they are probably going to get a cut or they are going to ask you for a discount as well. So again, the profit margin becomes a little bit cut off there. This becomes a little bit less. And it also saturates the market. And restaurants are not really doing fantastically well right now. Cloud kitchens are doing better, so you can look into that. But in my opinion, what you can do is have some distribution centers set up. I think that might be the most helpful thing because that way you control the brand, you control how you want to sell it, you control the profit margin, and you're just going to have to negotiate with these distribution centers. They are going to make money anyway out of it. You just have to pitch the business to them. You want to do a legitimate business. Here, I have inventory. This is how much it sells. This is the profit margin we can make. And do you want to try it out? All you need is a freezer and nothing more. So I hope, Jen, that helps you out. Mark Davis, do you run FB ads? What are the best practices to increase our sales? Well, I do run FB ads actually. So I'm running for Leadership Stack. I just want more brand awareness for the podcast. Why am I doing this? Because I want to help more people. I don't get anything from it. I don't have endorsement deals. I don't have sponsorships, advertisements, nothing. So I'm not getting anything from this, but I'm running FB ads because I want to help more people. So there's different reasons why you want to run FB ads. I am also running FB ads for some clients who are selling food online. They are making money. So the ROI is really good for them. So it really depends on your purpose and intention. There are people who run FB ads for reach awareness. There are people who run ads for helping people like what I'm doing. Then there are companies and organizations who run FB ads for hiring, which I'm also doing, by the way. SEO Hacker, we are hiring. We have tons of open positions: digital marketing consultant, SEO specialists, writers, link builders, you name it. Ang dami naming hinahire ngayon. So if you're looking for a job or you know someone who's looking for a job, please send us over their portfolio, PM our Facebook page, SEO Hacker, or email us at hr@seo-hacker.com. Email us your CV or your resume. Tell us that you're applying. So I am running FB ads for that right now because we need people in the team. We need more people. We don't want to get caught with our pants down when the economy starts to continue on. I think that the economy is trying its best right now to get jump started and move again. So we are getting some inquiries. We are getting new clients in, and we want to make sure that we have the right manpower to be able to not just handle the work, but to make sure that we fulfill our promise that we provide only the best quality kind of digital marketing and SEO out there, and the ROI is really big. So that's one reason why we're running FB ads. Best practices to increase your sales. Right now, we're getting a lot of our closed deals from the keyword SEO Philippines, SEO Services Philippines. So these are keywords that we rank for and we practice what we preach. So we do SEO for our own websites and entities. And that's actually how I get to close a lot of deals. So that's my best practice. How you get referrals, how you get word out about your company, about yourself. Well, if you have platforms like, for example, the Leadership Stack podcast or what I'm doing right now, you guys know I'm running SEO Hacker. I'm the CEO and founder. So maybe if you know someone who needs SEO or digital marketing, you would refer them to me. I don't know, but the chances of you not knowing me is very high. So if I'm not doing anything to make sure that I'm out there, I don't get referrals, I don't get business, I don't get sales. So best practices is to just keep on going. SEO is one really, really good way to make sure that you get sales because people are searching already, and they are when they search and find you're offering it, they're that much close to being a customer. So I'm not promoting SEO for just promoting it or because I'm running SEO as a company, but really SEO is an extremely really good platform. It's an extremely good digital marketing process that will just give you more and more leads and more sales.